We got to be quiet.
All right.
Please, everybody. You're making me
Alright.
nervous.
Well, thanks guys for showing up and being here. So, has anyone ever asked you to watch or take care of something for them? If so, you know what stewardship is. It's taking care of something that isn't necessarily yours. The main point of stewardship, as Francis Schaeffer puts it. When looking at this concept in light of Psalms 24:1, taking care of things that are not ours is quite an important task. Since nothing is truly ours, we must take care of everything, even the little things that may not seem that important to us. We are all stewards, whether we want to be or not. We are all responsible for something. At the very least, we are responsible for ourselves and our actions. Much of what we can or cannot accomplish is dependent on the amount of time we spend in any particular area of interest. Jesus says in Matthew that our true hearts can be found in whatever areas we devote ourselves to. I believe I can speak on stewardship for two reasons. One, I did research. Two, I believe that it's very important to be good stewards of the things God's given us. Let's see. The purpose of this speech is to persuade everyone here that being a good steward of the things God has blessed us with is very important. I want to discuss briefly three main points. One, why stewardship is important. Two, why stewardship should be a priority. And three, why we should all strive to be good stewards. In order to really understand reasons behind the whys of stewardship, it's important to understand what I'm implying when I say the word. According to the Encyclopedia of Environmental Ethics and Philosophy, a steward is someone who is responsible for keeping or managing, supervising or directing events, goods, or people. One who stewards has also been known as someone placed in a position of authority or office. Stewardship embodies all of these characteristics. It is the very essence of responsibility. If something goes wrong, the steward is the one who must take the blame and receive any of the repercussions. Responsibilities of any kind are very important and must not be taken lightly. In Psalms 24:1, the psalmist is making a declaration. He is breaking down what belongs to the Lord. Everything in all of creation belongs to him. In this brief verse, he explains that not only does the earth belong to God, but everyone and everything living on it. Every man, woman, child, animal, plant belongs to him. The psalmist is praising and seems to be reflecting in awe at the magnitude and vastness of all that is the Lord's. In light of stewardship, this passage helps to illuminate the fact that we have really nothing is ours. All it belongs to the Lord, and he has allowed us to take care of it and use things he has blessed us with for a short time. To be a steward, in Webster's terms, you must know how to prioritize your skills and time in order to be fully committed to an activity or event. You must be focused, paying specific consideration to what you're doing and what you have been entrusted with. Stewardship should be a priority because people appreciate when their goods are left in your care and then returned in the same condition or better. Each of us has a talent, a gift, something special to offer others. Whether through our actions or inactions, everyone has something they can use to help others with. 1 Peter 4:10 puts it this way: each of you should use whatever gifts you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in various forms. Many of us have seen the Spider-Man movies. In the first one, the beginning of it, Uncle Ben is using his last words, and he says to Peter Parker, "With great power comes great responsibility." With 1 Peter 4:10 in mind, Peter is speaking to everyone who has received God's grace. He is encouraging them to use their talents in the ways God requires those he has trusted with his blessings. Gospel.com says that we are to help others in whatever way we can. We have been given so that we can give. It is not only a blessing to receive, but more so to give. That is why stewardship is important. Learning how to be responsible and manage our blessings is what makes being able to do more to bless others a blessing to us in return. My purpose again for speaking is so that everyone will take some time from this, or take something from this, and that we will all strive to be better stewards of our blessings. I am preaching to myself here. Everything I have shared, I have been applying to my life as well, and I hope you will. I have covered 3 whys of stewardship: its importance, its priority, and goal setting. We are so blessed. God has entrusted each of us with something that is unique to us individually. What will you do to be a better steward? In closing, I am reminded of the parable of the talents Jesus told about in the book of Matthew. The master leaves, entrusting his servants with talents. What will you have to show when he returns? Will you have invested those talents or buried them? Thank you.